What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another Screen Sanctum reaction. I'm Steve, and today it's Brooklyn Nine-Nine Season 4, Episode 13, The Audit, the last two episodes. The Fugitive, we have the Pontiac Bandit helping the Nine-Nine catch Doug Judy's brother, apparently, or foster brother. Two hilarious episodes, how the Pontiac Bandit is out. He's been pardoned, basically, for all of his crimes. What is he going to do? Probably steal more cars, but I don't think we'll see him again this season. But again, we'll see him in Season 5 for sure. Before I get into this one, if you want to watch this uncut reaction and all my uncut reactions, please check out my Patreon. There's something for everyone. I have a free tier. It's a good time. It would help me dearly. But let's get into Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Audit in 3, 2, 1, go.
Attention. I've been asked to read this statement.
Read it.
2 months ago, Gina Linetti was hit by a bus.
Oh, that's right.
But today, like a phoenix from the ashes, she rises to vanquish.
Aw.
This is 10 pages. I can't read it. Gina's doctor said it was okay for her to come back to work today.
Woo!
Here she is.
2 months. Oh my God.
How long do you have to wear the metal head
Halo.
holder?
It's called a halo.
What was it like getting hit by a bus?
It was awesome.
Are you sure you're ready to be back at work now?
What are you saying, Terry? You think I can't handle being back yet?
Oh no.
Crime in Brooklyn is down significantly,
Awesome.
which means they'll be permanently closing one precinct.
Not the 9-9.
Someone left a bunch of swords on my desk.
I have a similar question about browser histories.
Just throw your computer away.
Roger that.
Santiago on their gang stakeout because
They're America's dream couple.
Oh,
you need to
Charles.
calm down. We're in a workplace.
Isn't that Teddy, Amy's ex-boyfriend?
Yep.
Jake, didn't you break them up?
Yep.
Amy, didn't you tell him to his face he was the most boring man alive?
Oh boy.
I just hope I don't bore you.
Ooh.
Oh, what? Yeah, what's that? The crime phone is ringing.
The crime phone.
I assure you, you'll find zero waste here.
Really? Because I did
Scully and
notice
Hitchcock.
during my preliminary I purchased a $21,000 copy machine.
What?
BRB, what does it even mean?
Be right back.
It is the same number of syllables as the acronym. What's the point?
That's the problem. We have rats.
Right. That's worse. Oh, God. They're gonna shut this
Rats
precinct
aren't
down.
worse than
Separate me and
roaches.
Jake. This is all your fault. You just had to sleep with Teddy, didn't you?
Oh my
You couldn't
God,
keep your own
Charles.
pants.
Come on, Charles.
I'm sorry. Because of my injury, I can no longer fit in.
No, I meant physically.
I'll have you know, I am physically as strong as I've ever been.
We just have to pretend that he's interesting. I got pretty good at it while we were dating. Whatever he said last.
Great. Hey, wait a minute. I'm still not sure who the second best.
That's what she does to him.
Probably Jeremy Irons. Atherton.
Definitely the last one.
Right?
No, I really think it's William Atherton.
But the only thing I really remember how to say is, do you have a bigger door I can enter through?
For his broad ass shoulders.
I'll have you know, I am as strong physically as I have ever been.
She just said that.
Stronger even.
You already did this.
How's it going, my man? Nice to see you. I'm glad we get to spend this time together. I haven't seen you since.
You broke me
Maybe. Probably not.
Shouldn't have said that.
Diet ginger ale, that is my favorite. Actually, I shouldn't. It'll make me all hyper.
Stock that thing with Pilsners.
You like Pilsners?
Are you kidding me?
You don't have
I
to
kill
pretend
for
you
the
love
pills.
them. You can just say you like them.
I could talk with you about Pilsners all day.
Oh, let's do it. Of the Bohemians, what's your fave?
Jake, you always...
You don't like Pilsners, you hate Pilsners. You think they're boring, and you still think I'm boring.
No. No lie.
He always goes overboard.
Perhaps it's a paper jam.
And what about when the little sushi roll comes out and cuts the turtle's head off?
Toner issue.
It's a good thing I still have my sexy cat costume from Halloween.
I really don't think you were the target audience for that.
Yeah.
Reminder, invite Jake and Amy to jazz brunch tomorrow.
Reminder, we're in.
Good, but I am actually going to email you the invite.
You will have your revenge on all New York City buses.
Everything else is good?
She listens
Not
to
quite?
herself. He's stuck.
Incorrect. That would make a hole in the ceiling. You're there till Monday. We'll bring you some food in a bucket.
Sir, I just...
Oh, shoot.
I'm going to hit the little boys' room. When I get back, remind me to tell you all about the omelet bar station.
We will.
Would have been so
Spoiler
much
alerts.
better if
2 kinds of bell pepper.
he was just like mad at you.
How did you ever date him? Oh no. He has a really big wiener, doesn't he? Wait.
Jake, stop spiraling.
Every time you shake me, I see it flopping around.
Stop. Oh, look, there's our gang leader.
Oh, Jake, you crazy,
Perfect timing.
crazy son of a gun.
Stakeout.
Forgot the old phone-ster.
Oh, no.
We're still recording.
Like, recording?
Yeah.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh, you guys.
His phone is out on the table, like it always is, because he fears the radiation will affect his testicles.
Which are connected to his effort size.
Jake?
He's got to have listened to that already.
Flip over the table in dramatic fashion.
Do we need the table flip?
Amy, when the opportunity presents itself,
You flip the
to flip
table.
a table.
No one cares about your sneakers, Jake.
Yeah, very convincing.
I knew he was going to take it serious.
How did you guys meet? So I was on an elevator, and so was Teddy.
Oh, she's just as boring as he is.
Well, how about I make a scene?
It's connected to the floor.
What are you doing?
Flipping the table.
I knew it.
It works! I've never been more proud of you for anything in your life.
That's messed up.
That crime has continued.
I think we've done it, Captain. Just for the traps go off. Want to come check with us?
Of course. They're back in the walls. Oil! Submit to them!
Tell Jake I never panicked.
Oh, shoot. Oh, no.
I think what I'm about to say myself thinks.
Oh, no.
Amy, I'm still in love with you.
What?
What?
A skip, a scop, scoop. This is super uncomfortable. Amy Santiago.
Oh, poor guy.
What?
Okay, really, could you stay in the cab? What's your answer?
Teddy,
That's
I don't want to be with you.
terrible.
I love that Jake's a little messy and that he cares so much about his dumb sneakers. And... Teddy, I have to tell you the truth.
No, Amy is dying.
Jake, just let her talk, man.
All right, I'm ready to go, Rachel.
Yeah, I
The
don't.
museum?
No!
Yeah.
Rats only got into the cocaine because you put the traps in the evidence room.
We were gonna use the break room, but Gina was in there.
Oh.
She got hit by a damn bus.
Oh.
Maybe you should speak to my colleague first.
Hi. I got hit by a bus.
Amazing.
Yes, thanks to Gina. She's responsible for all of it. She's an inspiration.
Yep.
Thank you, Captain.
She's a winner.
I'm recusing myself.
Oh.
Oh.
That's actually the
That is
adult
so
thing to do.
I can read between the lines, and I love you too. Amy Santiago, will you?
No!
Veronica Hopkins?
That's the one.
Who's that?
Good news is Amy has not dated her.
No, but I did.
Oh, no.
Hello, 99. I'm Lieutenant Hopkins. Hello, Terry Jeffords.
I'm shutting the 99 down, and there is nothing you can do about it.
No.
This is gonna be fun.
It's not going to be fun.
She seems nice.
The 99 is like one of the best precincts in Brooklyn. There's always something happening to it. Like freaking new captains getting shut down. The two, like Holt and Peralta being sent to Florida. It's so crazy. It keeps you on your toes. I got to say that. This show definitely keeps you on your toes. A quick little trinket from this episode. They always, not always, but they, a lot of times, give Jake the opportunity to do like jazz skiddly bop boop. Like he's done it a lot, and it was so funny that they had a jazz brunch where he could do it again. It was just funny to me that they threw that in there because he does that multiple times so far in the 4 seasons. Oh man! So we know it's been 2 weeks, right? That's what they said. 2 weeks or 2 months. I already forgot. Since Gina was hit by the bus, luckily she survived. Obviously, she survived. There's no way they were killing off Gina Linetti. But it was wonderful that she was basically pretending to be fine, and she was basically worthless, for obvious reasons for the whole episode until they needed sympathy to get the precinct up and running. But I love how Brooklyn Nine-Nine pulls the rug from you, and they do it so well, because it was kind of like a triple where the precinct got destroyed, and then Teddy's the one who has to evaluate it, and he's crazy, and he just got like double dumped, and you're like, okay, he's definitely not gonna pass them. He's gonna fail them. And then miraculously, because of the sympathy towards Gina, they get the 9-9 fixed, and now we're like, okay, we're doing something good here. Everything's gonna be good. And then Teddy comes back, and he actually did the adult thing, and he recused himself because, he had a personal stake in the relationships of everyone there. And you're like, oh, all right, it's good. We're getting good. And then the person, of course, that I doubt he chose who was going to be next in line to evaluate the precinct comes in, and she's going to fail them because of Terry. So we had one episode where they had to kind of sweet talk Teddy to not fail this check. And now next episode is probably going to be another episode to try to sweet talk this inspector to not fail the 9-9. And I'm just looking, but it's not called the Audit Part 2. So are they just going to glaze over it? I hope not. I would love to see, even if it's a totally different episode, I kind of hope there's a little bit of her there. Because, every time they're out on the field, there's always, part of the episode following the action and then part of the episode that's still in the precinct. So I hope we get to see what goes on between her and Terry, because I think it's going to be hilarious. And we'll have to find out how he convinces her to not shut them down. Which, again, crime is down, which is a good thing. Like, that's what you want. You want crime to be down. And then I feel like the 9-9 is probably one of the best precincts when it comes to crime. So why would they be on the bottom of the list just because maybe it has a bug problem? Like, if they come in and they say, hey, the 9-9 has a rat problem. One, it's New York, it's Brooklyn, it's an old building, you're going to have rats. Two, all you got to do is hire an exterminator and it'll be fine. Like, that's not something I think that would determine if your precinct gets shut down. I would think it would be your stats when it comes to crime in your precinct area. But again, this is Brooklyn Nine-Nine. This is a silly little comedy. So nothing is allowed to go right for them in that precinct. Oh my God, too funny. One of the funniest things to me in this show is just how over the top Jake goes sometimes. And this goes hand in hand with me always talking about how much Jake has learned his lesson, like how much he's grown up over 4 years while still being the silly Jake we've known from season 1. The one thing that he just hasn't kind of grasped yet is when you're trying to fool someone, case in point here with Teddy, you don't always have to go over the top with something, because then you're kind of setting yourself up for failure. All he had to be like the thing with the ginger ale or the club soda, I forgot what it was, that was perfect. We have a cooler full of your favorite drink, and he's like, oh, I can't drink it, it'll make me, he's like wired or something. Fine, that was perfect. But he didn't need to then go and say, oh, I would have filled it with Pilsners because that's my favorite beer. Or, he could have just said something like, oh man, too bad it's not 5 o'clock. We could go out for a beer. Or, oh, after the stakeout, you want to get a beer? Like, that's just a normal conversation. But Jake always has to kind of center himself in saying, not only do I have to pretend that I know about this beer, I have to pretend that it's my favorite thing, because he can't grasp that he would be asked questions. And that's kind of just Jake trying to diffuse a situation when he should really, in those situations, just let Amy do it. Just let her handle it and everything will be fine. But again, it's cute that how when Amy and Jake are together, she kind of gets frazzled a little bit too, and she ups her game when it comes to lying. But typically when she's on her own, she's fine. She does usually get a little bit nervous, but she's not like Jake. But it's just hilarious. Oh my God. I really would love to see a backstory or something. What Halloween was it that Charles wore the cat suit? That was kind of crazy. That would be funny. Did he go trick-or-treating? Did he host a party? Was he at a party dressed as a cat? That would be a cool cutback scene. Yeah, this episode, like every 9/9 episode, just has me chuckling and laughing until my cheeks hurt because it is so damn funny. I don't know how much longer they're going to have Gina Linetti in that halo. I guess it all depends on how much time passes between now and the next episode. She said she only needed to be in it for 2 weeks, and the gap between last episode and this episode was at least 2 weeks. So I'm guessing she won't have it on next week. But I kind of do hope they leave a little scar on her forehead for continuity. Oh, man. I need to have a drink of water. I've been laughing way too much at this episode. But another great one. Once again, another great episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And I don't have to keep saying it, but I will continue to keep saying it because they're so funny. But the most important question of all, when we get to this point, is what did you think of this episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine? What did you think of my reaction, my thoughts? Leave a comment below. Let's talk about it, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, guys.